Welcome, FNusa57 here. I'm back on my Xbox One, and today we are playing the brand new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. In this video, I will be playing zombies, and I will be showing you how to turn on the power and then unlock Pack-a-Punch for the one and only Zombies map currently available at launch. So since I am playing on the Xbox One here, loading times are a little bit longer, and I'm just going to go ahead and edit out the load time so you guys don't have to deal with that. I will say a ton has changed with zombies. I'm not going to go into all of that and what's new too much in this video since this is a more specific one. But a lot has changed with zombies. We'll just leave it at that.
Get out, son. You're clear, strike team.
Alright, so here we are in the brand new Zombies map, which you will notice is a upgraded, enlarged version of the original World at War Zombies map, except instead of being simply confined inside the building, we get to run around all outside the building, and the storyline is completely different. With that being said, they have changed the way that zombies points are awarded, so you no longer get points for simply shooting a zombie. Shooting a zombie is, it doesn't matter how many bullets hit them, you only get points for the zombie kill. 90 points for a regular kill, 115 points for a melee kill, and 115 points for a headshot or critical kill. Keeping that in mind, you want to go ahead and earn as many points as possible. You should be able to just melee your way through the first few rounds. Unless you're playing with a group of people. If you're playing with a group of people, I would recommend pro tip is share points. So once you get past round 1, zombies no longer die in one hit unless you have the knife upgrade, which I do. You don't unlock that skill tree until 50, but anyways, what you should do is share points by one person melees the zombie, the next person melees them for the kill, because you can get an assist on a zombie elimination, and that assist is also worth 90 points. Now, zombies do drop lethal and tactical equipment now, and they also drop 2 different types of currency. So there's salvage, which is a little green currency you pick up when you run over it, and there is also a blue currency that drops on the ground. It looks like electronic motherboards, things like that. You'll need those currencies for upgrade, but we don't need them in order to turn on the power and Pack-a-Punch. Anyways, you want to get through this area as quick as possible, so by that door. Next, you'll encounter a new thing called obstructions. Obstructions are something that you actually have to wait in order for the bomb to arm. Obviously, these doors cost a little bit more inside a multiplayer game as opposed to a solo game. And of course, another odd thing is you can buy perks prior to turning on power. You can buy Stamina Up and you can buy Jug. You can also have one person lay down in front of the perk machine to get 100 points from that. Only one person can do it. It does double to 200 points if there's a 2 times points active. So here's the little example of a tactical grenade that dropped from a zombie. You do have to press X to pick it up. Right now we're just simply gaining points and trying to make our way towards the power. Now, I do have to say that this Zombies is one of the easiest Zombies maps that I have ever played in terms of turning on the power and unlocking the Pack-a-Punch machine. Most Zombies maps have you go through a fair amount of steps in order to do that. This, on the other hand, does not. Of course, if you get a nuke and you pick it up at the end of the round, that's some free points, and you can rebuild any destroyed barriers to gain some additional points. Once we have enough money, we have to breach that door, and then we'll trigger that door to open, and you'll see that the waypoints have updated. So this is actually very easy if you follow the in-game waypoints. I'm simply making this video because I have a number of zombies guides, and I simply want to make it as easy as possible for anyone if you don't know how to turn on the power and get Pack-a-Punch, because that's like extremely important. By using this melee kill method, or if you were very good at getting headshot kills, you should be able to get the power turned on, depending on if you get a double points or not, around wave 5, maybe 6. You probably could actually do that faster in multiplayer if you really balanced the kills out, but unfortunately there's no way to trade points, so we're just gonna run through this as quick as possible here, get all these points. The insta-kill we don't need because we have the knife upgrade. Just to show I don't have an actual knife, that is simply the weapon skill for melee maxed out. Then we open this door, and we'll go through here to the right, and unfortunately we do have another door right here. We actually have 2 more doors. This is not a good section to be in. This is a section that's kind of hard to train in, so just want to kind of keep that in mind, that you don't want to be trapped down here. And we opened this right side simply to make it easier for another step in the Easter egg, or making the wonder weapon, whatever you choose. Now, of course, here we are in a very dark room, but this is the particle accelerator room. Once again, this is not an area that you really want to be in. Some people do like to train, but I don't like to train in this area. I find that you get trapped by 1 or 2 zombies extremely easily, so I don't like being down here. If you get a carpenter, that's a few free points right there. We are seconds away from turning on the power. All you have to do is buy this door, and then you can hit that switch. And that goes ahead and turns on the power. There's also another perk machine here right there you can lay down and get 100 points for. Next step, we're going to go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch. So the important thing for this step is to make sure you have at least 500 points. You will need those. Hit both of these terminals, and that's going to stabilize this anomaly. Make sure you don't have too many zombies left, because you do have to press and hold the interact button for several seconds to interact with that anomaly, and then simply run around. At which point it is going to teleport us into another dimension. This is the Dark Aether dimension, I do believe. Aether, depending on how you want to pronounce it, it's up to you. And now the waypoint will change and clearly display a anomaly rift that we have to go to. Plus you can see underneath the minimap on the left hand side is retrieve machine parts. So that tells us exactly what we need to do. There's no questions at all about it. And here's this Aether tunnel. Which, that's why we needed 500 points, because it costs 500 points in order to use that. Now be careful, because if you press the interact button too soon, you'll go right back through the tunnel. But you want to go to one of the back corners and pick up the machine part. At which point, once one person has the machine part, you can go ahead and forge Pack-a-Punch, which is right here. You forge the machine, and that will teleport you out of the Dark Aether area. Now, I should mention that if you don't collect that part, it will eventually teleport you back out of the Dark Aether area anyways. And of course, here we have the Pack-a-Punch machine. Now, Pack-a-Punch works differently. It's 5,000 for the first time, 15,000 for the second time, and 30,000 for the third and final time. There's also one other thing that you can do with Pack-a-Punch now, and that is install ammo mods. They cost 2,000 apiece, and there's no way to upgrade them. At this point, there is another station available to you in case you need to use it, and it's right here. which is the arsenal station that allows you to buy and upgrade your armor, as well as upgrade the tier of weapon that you're using. So, super simple. You know how to get to all three main things from here. I do hope that you thoroughly enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, just feel free to leave a comment and I will do my best to help you guys out. If you did enjoy the video, do me a huge favor. Make sure you smash the like button and, of course, share the video with your friends, as that greatly helps me out with the searchability of videos here on YouTube. Until next time, subscribe for more content and make sure you stay frosty.